What's up, you sexy studs? Welcome back to the channel. They were like, oh shoot. So I want you to think through this. The truckers up in Truckistan that are literally having a Boston Tea Party like moment at this point in time, which we thank you, truckers. Some of you guys wanted to send them money. Well, let's say that there's a banking transaction of you supporting now classified terrorists. Oh, well, that's not good. But if you had sent them Monero, untrackable cryptocurrency, well, oh well. That's all I'm saying, man. I'm just saying that. Now, I like silver gold better. I like the idea of using a blockchain to trade silver gold, like a vault chain, and then we can have full privacy, and we have like a real backed up, you know, piece of value there, and it's like, yeah, I like that too. But the point here is like, these homies are gonna keep printing currency, and asset prices should keep going up unless they really raise the interest rates, then they're gonna dump. Which is going to crush the middle class, which is by design. This is what they do from century to century to century. Last century, it was the Russian kulaks, which are you people. It's a small business guy. It's a small farmer guy, the kulak. They were classified as peasants that owned some land. And there were shoemakers and small farmers, and they were basically people that invested their capital, grew their capital, and became wealthier and wealthier relative to their peers. They didn't become elites, but they became what you guys are. You guys are kulaks. Well, the first thing that you do when you become a communist nation is kill the kulaks. And how do you do it? One by one. You come for them one by one. You don't go to war with the kulaks because you won't win that. But what you do is you go get one by one, and then you scare the rest of them. And that's what they're doing, man. That's the game plan. You empty the jails, you open the borders. And I'm a pro border guy. I think imaginary lines and governments are silly, but you people like it, so great. But that's communist manifesto stuff. It's like, you empty the jails, you cause chaos, like you create craziness, and then you create crisis, and then you have the plebs beg you for the solutions. Oh, please, Daddy Trudeau. So you create this crisis, and then you come in, and obviously you're the solution to the crisis, right? Like, the U.S. government creates this. Your boy Donald Trump, I know a lot of you guys love the guy. I can't really stand the guy. He's super entertaining, but the guy printed $10 trillion. I mean, he was in a very unique point in history. He had the opportunity to do the right thing, to do the American thing. To say, oh, we're shutting down the global economy? Not America, baby. We're letting Americans do what they want to do. We're not shutting down for a flu. Yeah, it might be scary, but I'm not going to tell them what to do. No, Donald Trump went out there and goes, I hate to do this, but I got to shut down the world economy. Greatest thing on earth, greatest economy on earth, but I got to shut it down because I'm your freaking daddy. And nobody said, got to get rid of this guy. I mean, the left did, right? But nobody was like, I don't think so, bro. Who the hell do you think you are, bro? Nobody said that. Everyone was like, oh, whatever Trump says. Anyway, the guy printed $10 trillion. Now you guys are having a hard time buying fuel. You're seeing asset prices rise. And so what's happening here is that they are inflating their currency, which by design, a little bit of interest rate hike isn't going to change a damn thing. And they're going to continue to buy it all. And they're literally buying it all. I mean, like, the Federal Reserve is printing currency and buying assets. That should be, like, there should be riots 24/7 in the streets. People should be, like, literally, like, just flipping out about this. And nobody cares. Everybody's like, oh, okay, that's okay. I don't know. I'm too stupid to know what's going on. And it's like, no, it's really easy. They're printing up currency. The simplest way to think about this, they're printing currency and they're buying things. Well, that makes it hard for you to buy the same things. So this is typical communist stuff. It's like, you know, crush middle class, get rid of the middle class, and move them into like New World Order type of stuff. Like, that's just what it is. And so far, at least half of the people are like okay with it. They're like, okay, that's cool. Like, we'll just take our mandated whatevers and pay our taxes as they increase. And it's like, look, there's an exit door here. It's literally precious metals and cryptos. Like, there's an exit door. Start moving economic activity to these items. Move economic activity. Because when you move your economic activity to real money, they can't tax you. They can't track you. They don't have any power. You take the power away from them when you move to real things. I just want to encourage you to think about that. I encourage you to do that. Because I don't think a lot of people are really playing this out and really thinking about what's this going to look like by 2030. Why don't you read the agenda? Like, there's Agenda 2030. Read it. Scan it. It's 353 pages. Scan it. let me just recap for you. You will not eat meat. You will not burn carbon. It is debatable whether or not you need to own your own vehicles. We would prefer that you don't. Housing can be a community effort, and essentially your quality of living needs to be drastically lower than what it is today. That's what Agenda 30 is. And you're starting to see this. Like, meat's not on the shelves. Okay, they don't care. That's the point. The point is that there won't be meat. Why do you want to take out meat? I know I have some vegans in the audience. I've seen some jack vegans, but not a lot of jack vegans. It's because you're going to miss certain amino acids and certain minerals that you really need through meat. But if they can cancel meat and put you on like some soy meat and make you all like, you know, soy boys, well, your testosterone one is definitely gonna drop, which is helpful for them. They don't want young men with testosterone and ideas of freedom in their head. Okay, that's not a good idea. And so, this is by design. Like, live in the betaverse, like sit in the pod, eat the bugs, and enjoy your soy boys. Like, that's just like, that's what it is. And most of these freaking sheep are like, okay, I'm fine with that. I don't think it's gonna work, because I think you people are waking up. I really do. I think you guys are going like, how's this gonna end? Well, we could get out of their currency system, but that's not, no one's gonna do that in time. But you can, I can, so that's good for us, so we're clear. But then the rest of it's gonna implode. Well, what's gonna happen to a bunch of people when it implodes? And it might not happen this year, but it's gonna happen some year. And it's gonna happen some year between now and the next 10 years for sure. Some people will be like, Trav, maybe 2 or 3, bro. But let's give them more time than that. Let's say between now and 2030, 2032, it's gonna implode. It's literally gonna implode. They're gonna get pissed. And then what happens? Well, history shows us that little man with mustache shows up and goes, oh, it's them. He finds a people group and points to them. And America is kind of already doing that, right? It's the vaxxers, it's the non-vaxxers. They're already, that's a 50-50 thing. What's really scary is when you get like 98% of your population going from brown, little guy with the brown mustache thing. And that's, you know, it's getting there. You know, like in some countries, it's gotten there. Oh, it's the people that are out of the system and they're anti-vax. Oh, and with a mustache. So anyway, guys, you know, think through this stuff, because man, there's stuff we can do, but really it's just like, get out of the system. Get out of the freaking system. It's only going to benefit you. It's only going to make you wealthier. Unfortunately, as people get poorer, that's going to be a problem. It's going to be an externality. But hey, man, we can only change the world one person at a time. That's me or you. And so let's do us. And then when this thing implodes, we're going to be in a better position to help those around us. But at this point in time, the average dude is, he's not paying attention. He's not stocking up food. He's not trying to grow his own stuff. He's not looking at what's going to inflate, you know, what's going to make him wealthier as people get poorer. And that's what you guys need to do. So until next time, I appreciate you guys sending this off to a friend that maybe needs to see it. Until next time, I'll see you down in the comments.